Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone. I'm playing this on my A500 Mini, but it was released in the arcades by Technos in 1990, and it's a sequel to, well, Double Dragon 2. Don't think this was very well received in the arcades, probably because it looked nothing like the prior two games. It was ported to a whole bunch of stuff. There's a NES version, there's a Game Boy version, there's a Mega Drive version. I played the Mega Drive version and compared it to the arcade version. Not a fan of the arcade. Do remember seeing it back in the day, and even as a kid I looked at it and just went, this is too far a removal from two previous games. And the reason for that is quite simple. While it was released by Technos of Japan, it was not developed by them in-house. So that's why it looks completely and utterly different. There is a game that you could say is the sequel, or the true sequel, or a nearer sequel to Double Dragon 2, and that would be, is it Combat Tribes or The Combat Tribes, which is a fantastic arcade game, which I cannot get working on name as I will play it, but if you've ever seen it, look it up. Basically looks like what Double Dragon 3 should have been. Anyway, in this story, Bimmy and Jimmy, sorry, I can't help myself. I'm special. Yes, you are, Bimmy. Yes, you are. Have to travel to Egypt to collect 3 Rosetta Stones so they can fight the strongest, or was it the most evil person in the world? Something like that. So you travel around various stages. Obviously, this is on the micros, and there were ports to the Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, and Atari ST. Well, this is done by the Sales Curve, so this should be pretty good. One of my subscribers said, check out the Amiga version. It's actually better than the Mega Drive version, so I thought I'll give it a go. I want to say, if it's done by Sales Curve, does that mean it was released by Virgin? I want to say Virgin, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, the music is absolutely Jim Dandy and spiffy. This is only a one far button game, so yeah, it's, well, let's see. I was going to say it's going to end in tears, but let's see how it ends. In the arcade, it was 1 to 3 simultaneous players. Again, a kind of departure from Double Dragon. Right. Fire. Thank you. Right. Billy and Jimmy went on a journey to complete the martial arts. On their return home 2 years later, they met a fortune teller to complete their martial arts. Hiruko, find the 3 Rosetta Stones and go to Egypt. There you will find the world's strongest enemy, but beware, no one has come back alive. I like that, no name. The world's strongest enemy. Mission 1, Mukka. And there, in case you didn't know where Mukka was, they just told us. Anyway, time, top left. In the middle, sorry. Is that my health? Top left. And then, obviously, to buy in. Right, so, there are shops in this, in the arcades at least, where you could buy extra items and abilities. Or maybe just extra items. But you had to do it with real life currency, which would make this the first game ever with microtransactions. I'm in a shop. I'm in a shop. What would you like? You need only 1 coin to purchase any of the items below. I have 15 coins and 19 seconds. What a helpful shop assistant. Extra guys, tricks, energy, power up. Okay, tricks. And, wow, is this hacked? Why have I started off with so much money? Right, anyway. On the Spectrum, you could just keep using the front kick, couldn't you? On this, apparently I can. I don't know how to do anything. Up and fire is flying kick. It's really ineffective. These controls are shizen. And I'm dead. Because of course I am. Why do we have a timer for, well, not a timer, a number for my health? Because it wasn't developed by Technos. I mean, graphically, it looks alright. It looks like the arcade. Excuse me a minute while I just take fonts out. Oh, I don't want to go back in the shop. Extra guys, tricks, energy, power up. Is that because I'm dead? No, because look, I got the same coins. Can I just keep going out and going back in? Surely not. Maybe I can. No, it remembered this time, but it definitely forgot just then, didn't it? Hey! See what I did there? Yeah, graphically this is right. I can't remember what it was like on the Mega Drive. I wasn't blown over by it, but to be fair, I wasn't blown over by it in the arcades. From 1990, there's other fighters out. This is decidedly bland. But then also, to be fair, the previous game, Double Dragon 2, looked better than this. Right. Up and fire is a very awkward flying kick. Forward and fire is a very awkward kick, and then back to flying kick. And look at the angle of that car. This seems to work. Look at this. I'm going to have to revisit the Mega Drive version, possibly now. The NES version is called the Sacred Stones, because apparently people don't know what the Rosetta Stone is. I thought the Rosetta Stone, I know what Rosetta Stone is, but it was an online audible foreign language teaching device. If internet adverts have taught me anything, now obviously I do know what it is, so why did they change the name to the Sacred Stones? Easy there, Fonzie. Easy there. Don't fucking get me to set Richie on your ass. Who remembers the episode when Richie punched Fonzie? Even as a kid, I'm like, you gonna take that shit, Fonzie? Kick the living shit out of him. Arrogant bastard. You're the fucking Fonz. Right, anyway, sorry. Power Records. Can I go in there? Buy some MP3s. So I don't know what reviews this got on the Amiga, but like I said, I do know it wasn't a very well received arcade game, possibly because it looks like what it is. Oh yeah, because you knew you had to do that, didn't you? Dialed in. There's a SNES version, isn't there? Right. Well, I knew he was coming because of the noise, but oh look, I'm a different person. I'm a very goofy looking person. Apparently my flying kick is a lot more effective, even if I look like a freak when I'm doing... Look, and look at my punch. I'm going to punch you just beneath your pectorals. I believe that to be the most effective place to punch you. Up and fire, that, weird. Forward and fire, even weirder. Right, so you do that once. And you got to be Johnny on the spot with hitting the forward button and the attack button to get it to work. Look at it, I'm punching down. I didn't even mean to do that, but it seems to work. He seems to be a lot better than Billy. I've got no frog, so I've got less moves, far less moves than the second game, but less moves than the first game too. Yeah, good job there, whoever fucking developed this. Right, time went off. So my time's still going down. Coins 10. Please wait. So obviously on the Amiga, then it'll only be 2 simultaneous player. Look at the way his hair moves. They spent more effort on animating his hair, the redhead dude, than they actually have. Oh shit, there was a hole in the floor. I didn't even see that. That's a very specific way to die. Can he die though like that? But yeah, look, they might spend more effort animating his hair than they did the rest of him. And also, there's no in-game music. My keyboard is too far away for me to try and no, it's a conveyor belt with a hole in the floor. But there's nothing on it to make it look like it is. Look, was it? Did I go down? Yeah. He's not stupid enough. If he's not ever going to go on it, even by accident, or I can't throw him, then there's no point of it being in here. But then you could argue if it's in the arcade, we had to put it in here. I guess. Anyway, I'm Billy again. You know? Good to know. Right, so is that the weird rat-looking woman? First Stone is in China. The battle is waiting for you, Double Dragon. I don't think I've ever been called Double Dragon before because I'm Billy, and also there's no other dragon on the screen at the moment, so that would just make me singular. Make me dragon. Or double. See what I did there? Right, how much money have I got? 7 coins. How do you get more coins? I can't physically put money in. I can't believe that you could put money in the arcade cabinet. We got music. What would you like? Power up. Extra guys. Weapons, tricks. I'm loaded to the nines. Right, fire. Yeah, so our moveset is the... Oh, I got nunchucks. That works. No, it doesn't. I bought those. I want them back. No, don't run me off the screen. No, 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 no. So our moveset is 3 friggin' moves. That is shizen. I'm the world's worst martial artist. Oh no, no. I don't know how I did that. But yeah. I'm shitter at karate or martial arts than Daniel-san is in Karate Kid 1. I.e., he didn't actually know any, did he? Oh my god! Look at his flying kick! I mean, obviously these are characters from the arcades, but with the exception of Billy and Jimmy, the character design is shite. Alright, I'm kind of glad that happened. Don't be the end. Hey! I have no idea or control over how I change characters or decide characters. Maybe I want to be Jimmy. Yeah, when I die. That works. So obviously there is differences between the characters. I'm guessing I've got speed, but that tall bloke with his really specific area of punching you was quite strong. The bloke in, well, the blue version of what that guy's wearing was just all around crap. This is not very good. I mean, I'm going to go back and visit the Mega Drive. As I said, one of my subscribers said it's better than the Mega Drive, but to be fair, I remember the Mega Drive not being very good. But to be fair, I remember the arcade being not very good. But you got to remember, I have such massive nostalgia for the original Double Dragon in the arcades. I was in that arcade on a Friday night before when we used to drive down there in a chalet in the seaside, the arcade in Westwood. I always go on about how amazing it was. And yeah, my parents used to give me money to get fish and chips for everyone. And while I was waiting for the fish and chips, I know I've told this story before, but god damn it, I'm going to tell it again. I used to go down the steps because it was, I believe it was the same owner. Something happened in your life. Down the steps, and Double Dragon was one of the first arcade machines in a circle of other ones that would Joust and Arkanoid and Commando. And yeah, so I always associate Double Dragon with fish and chips, the smell of fish and chips. But yeah, I loved it in the arcades. Me and my brothers all loved it. It was absolutely fantastic. Spectrum version is shite, but if you want to get your Double Dragon fix on ZX Spectrum, you play Target Renegade, basically. They knew that because Ocean wanted the license for Double Dragon but didn't get it, so they just made a better version of Double Dragon that wasn't Double Dragon, but the original version of Double Dragon on the Spectrum was shite. But the Master System version was great. And then Double Dragon 2, don't know if I saw that in the arcades, but my love for the original Double Dragon was just such. And this, again, Technos were making Combat Tribes, so they didn't have time to make this, but they figured they'd probably make some money out of the, you know, the franchise. But why didn't you just make Combat Tribes the franchise? I mean, it's got the same sprite style, graphic style, move style of the original Double Dragon. I don't, maybe it's staring me in the face and I have not seen it. Maybe I should get a white stick, and everyone knows why they went that route and didn't do Double Dragon 3 themselves. Maybe like I'm the only person who doesn't know, but like, yeah, really, shame, shit end. Well, I know it's not the end. There's the god awful Double Dragon 5, but we dare not speak its name. It never happened. There's the great Double Dragon Advance. That's pretty fucking cool. Skip to the end. How do I become Jimmy? I'll have tricks, a power up, extra guys, and a little something for yourself, love. I can have extra guys. I thought I can't have extra guys because I haven't died yet. Right. Can I go back in? Oh, you're remembering this time. Is that the max number of people on the screen? When you got 3 Fonzies, you can't get up quickly enough. Look, hang on. Thank you. Yeah, these controls. It's not that the controls are crap. It's the fact that we've got 3. I don't even know how to do the spinning kick I just did. Hold down far. No. But it's sluggish. It's sluggish, and when you're stuck on the floor, you just get your ass handed to you on a plate. Unless you're this guy with his very specific solar plex punch. Or maybe not. See? You get surrounded, you're fudged. Clearly I was kicking above his head. I can't throw, so I can't throw. I've got no directional attacks like Double Dragon 2. It's alright animation. Bit stiffish, but I've seen worse. Oh, no, facing the wrong way. Yeah. Do you know what? Double Dragon 2 on the Amiga looks like a friggin' masterpiece now. It's good. I mean, I played it very recently. It's just, it really needs more than one button. That does it no favours. And they could have done that. Back off, Fonz. You may not have jumped the shark yet, but we know it's coming. Yoink. Why aren't you fucking responding? Oh, weapons. I forgot about the weapons. Give me something nice. Give me a gun. I'll have a gun. Extra guys. In-game music as well would be nice. Like I said, I'll have to revisit it, but this is better than the Mega Drive version, then fuck me, that must be an absolute bucket full of stool. Weapon shop. Power Records. Got any Human League? Peace. Not on my... I'm taller than the door. Not on my watch. Right, so, yeah, you go. Look. I'm moonwalking. He can't hit me here. See, he could drive across a hole then. He should. Why doesn't he fall through? Yeah. I do like that noise. Which way are you coming from? I pressed the timing exactly the same. Ooh! Fucking jump, you tard. Okay, I kicked him the other way and he fell off. These controls are crap. Awkward pause there. So, yeah. Apologies for background noise. I do live on the busiest road in the West Country, but trust me, it sucks more to be me than it does you when you have to deal with that noise. Not impressed with this. Again, though, to be fair, look at the source material they were working with. I might have to revisit that. It's on Consoles A on my OG Xbox, so it's actually in the main section on my Pal Kitty A13. Look that up. That's a fucking amazing machine. Yoink! Ooh. I mean, if you played this back in the day in the arcades and you loved it, I'd love to know. Actually, no, I'd love to know why. Or were you like me and most other people, which is, this is a very disappointing installment in Double Dragon franchise. Hell, it's not even an installment in the Double Dragon franchise. What were they thinking? And of course, if you play Combat Trial, it's amazeballs. Turn around. Look, you can't turn around. When he's pummeling from behind like that, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you can't turn around. You just get spanking. Well, there you go. Oh, hello. Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone on the A500 Mini. Hello. Yeah, basically, it would appear to be a pretty decent port of a pretty poor arcade machine that doesn't deserve to bear the name of Double Dragon. Anyway, it might be overly harsh and critical, so by all means let me know what you think. Have you played any of the other versions of this? Like I said, I have played the Spectrum and the Commodore, and the arcade and the Mega Drive. But yeah, I mean, what's the NES version like? Because, you know, no Rosetta, just sacred and shit. But as always, thank you very much for watching. This is the shittest flying kick ever. Thank you very much. Move forward, damn it, man. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Go on, this last guy.